This week, in conjunction with Make-A-Wish, ESPN is turning sports wishes into reality for children battling life-threatening illness as part of our series, My Wish. Even as this 8-year-old flourishes behind the wheel, a baffling malady threatens his future. A cross-country trip to meet his NASCAR hero restores his exuberance and puts them both in the winner's circle. In the garage next to their home in Stanwood, Washington, 8-year-old Kyle Felver loves to help his dad Tim work on Kyle's race car, so that on the weekends Kyle can compete in such races as this one. What's it like to go really fast?
I said, whoa!
And does it feel really good?
Yeah.
But like so much about Kyle's life, how much longer he'll be able to drive these cars is a maddening medical mystery.
Anybody that knows Kyle on a lot of days would say he's, a perfectly normal 8-year-old. And when you see him at some of his worst times, they're like, this is not even the same child.
Doctors say Kyle has suspected mitochondrial disease, a cellular disorder with multiple symptoms. He's endured seizures, wears braces on his feet. He's suffered deterioration of his brain and muscle function.
2010 to 2011 were pretty hard medically on Kyle. He lost about 40% of his muscle neurological function compared to where he was.
My little boy definitely could not stand, could not move his legs, couldn't feel him.
What was it like to look at him, to know that there was something wrong with your son?
Sad. Thinking that no boy should have that. Not knowing what was happening to him. Praying that he would be okay.
Now, this lively and enthusiastic boy is often confined to a wheelchair.
He's embarrassed to have people see him in it. And he just says that he wishes he was like everybody else.
There is no course of treatment that's known to be effective for Kyle's illness, and his prognosis is an unsettling one.
They're saying indeterminate but definitely shortened lifespan. There's probably no need to make college plans. I just think that he needs to do and experience as much stuff as I can make possible.
Kyle shares a first name with his favorite NASCAR driver, Kyle Busch. Why is Kyle Busch your favorite driver?
Because Kyle Busch, and Kyle.
So what is it about Kyle Busch? And he says, have you watched that guy drive, Dad?
Kyle has dreamed of meeting his hero someday.
Sir, Kyle Felver.
He's at the local track when a remote control version of Kyle Busch's 18 car brings him an envelope.
What? Got a little note for you there, Kyle.
Who is it from? Kyle, I hear you have a very special wish and I want to make it come true.
Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch.
How did you feel when you heard you were going to meet Kyle Busch?
Happy.
Days later in Charlotte, Kyle and his sister Kaylee arrive at Kyle Busch Motorsports. They get a friendly welcome from Kyle Busch's wife Samantha before meeting the man himself.
Kyle Busch.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
What's up?
Good.
I'm your tour guide for today. Look at you, man. I like your hat you're sporting there today.
Kyle Busch, he signed it.
I did, yeah?
Yeah, you signed it.
You want to take a tour of the shop first?
Can I hold your hand?
Yeah, man. Come on. Let's go. This is what I raced when I was 16.
16? But
Yeah.
how old are you?
I'm 27 now.
And you go 200 miles per hour.
Yeah.
NASCAR's Best shows Kyle how cars are built, from one driver to another.
All the metal comes from the racks over there. See the racks that have all the metal, the roll bars and stuff?
Yeah.
So they come off of that rack, and then they make them into a kit like that. And that's the car.
Then the two Kyles head outside
Come on.
for some remote control racing action.
You want to race?
I want to crash you first.
You want to crash me first?
Try.
That didn't take long.
Back inside they go for a head-to-head video game challenge.
I'm going to win.
Are you?
See?
Oh, man.
And the loser buys lunch. Next day, it's off to the racetrack.
We are going to pit road.
He's in the pits with Samantha for qualifying as the cars roar past.
Isn't that awesome? That's quick.
When the 18 car wins the pole,
Go, go, Busch!
it's time for a trip to Victory Lane. As night falls, young Kyle helps out his new friends on the pit box.
Hey, bud.
As Kyle Busch's driver Jason Leffler competes in the trucks race.
134.
The next day, Kyle and his family are at the Sprint All-Star race. Ending a wish filled with moments
You flipped me over again.
that make Kyle feel like a winner. His father says that when young Kyle heard about his wish, he said, "I get to go on an airplane and meet Kyle Busch. They must think I'm special." To read more about Kyle and his wish, go to ESPN.com and search the words, My Wish.